The original band were having a lot of internal problems, social problems. And I think, bands can be bands, and after a lot of time, particularly if you're very successful, there's a lot of pressure. And two of the guys didn't want to do it anymore, and Mark King had to look for a new drummer, and they'd been checking a few people out, and I think they had some cassette tapes of one or two of the records with Alan, and he liked my snare drum sound. It was quite a high snare drum sound when a lot of other people were using it, like and he liked that, and he thought, oh yeah, I like his kind of presence, and he just gave me a call. I was in the States, and he said, would you like to join the band? And I was like, yeah, okay. But it's always been nice to move around and take advantage of different opportunities and possibilities, and I've been very lucky in the fact that work has come to me, and I haven't had to really suffer too much with that side. It's good, it's great.
Yeah.
But I think that it's always the answer, I think, to encouraging drummers to really play a lot with lots of different people in as many different places as you can, and record, because this is how people hear you, and it's how it worked for me. It's just through being heard, doing different things.
In fact, you played with a lot of different gene styles, a lot of different bands.
Yeah.
What is the difficulty in approaching music, so much different music?
The difficulty? Well, the trombone. The difficulties, you have to make like a transition in your mind and totally acclimatize yourself to whatever the project is in hand. Like, for instance, I got the opportunity a couple of years ago to play with Mike Stern, and I came to Rome, actually.
Yeah.
And so it was my job to get a lot of his records, not only learn his music, but learn a lot about what he likes and what he responds to, and really surround myself and acclimatize myself to his music and his world of music and the way he likes it, so that I can go along and make him happy. And I've tried to do that in everything I do. I don't think it's enough to go along and just say, well, this is what I do. I want to go along, but I want to know them, so that I can offer them something that hopefully they're going to like, And this is important to me to do things that way. And that takes work. It's good work, though. It's good, because they know when you get there that you've already been working for them, even though you're just about to play together for the first time.
Do you teach?
No.
You make some seminars, do you?
Sometimes, like maybe a clinic, but not very often. I have to really feel that I've got something to offer, really, and many times I just feel like I'm just a kind of a musician, but I don't have a lot of tricks, and I don't have a lot of very elaborate technical stuff, you know, I just play. So if this is good enough for clinics, maybe I should think again. I like to get involved in education. I mean, it frustrates me sometimes that certain principles that I feel as a musician and as a drummer aren't always to the forefront or really even acknowledged a lot of the time. And maybe one day I've been speaking to a company in America called Altitude Digital, which recently did a DVD for Todd Sucherman, and I think I'm going to do something for them. I don't know whether it's tuition-based or performance, but I will do something.
This is the news.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's the news.
Tell us something about your band. You have a four-piece band, right?
Yeah. Well, it's tenor saxophone, soprano saxophone, and I have a trumpet player, a very new trumpet player in England called Richard Turner. He's 23, very, very hot. And I have a bass player called Michael Janisch, very good player. And together it's much more drum feature. In fact, it's my first record as a leader to play drums, mainly, you know. And I'm very pleased with the album. It's called Drive. It's called Hotwired.
Yeah.
But the band is called Drive, and it comes out next February. And I really hope people will like it. I'm very, very happy with it.
Can you tell us something about your non-musical nature?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to. I wanted to be a racing driver. There was something about the speed, but also the speed and the precision, and control, and of course to win, you know. But I was really, really in love with that for a long time, until my mom, I think, said, "No, don't do that, please." So I like Formula One, and I like boxing a lot, not because of what it does to you, but because of the skill and the precision involved there, the timing. So a lot of musicians make a lot of parallels to boxing, great boxers, because their timing is so good. And where they do something, you know, and now I think of Miles Davis or something, you know, it just happens right at the right time, you know, for the ultimate impact. And I love that. So, and I also like tennis, you know, but I don't like football. Not at all. I'd like to say a big hello to all at Planet Drum and everybody watching this video. And I feel good about being on Planet Drum. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thanks.